to support it while you pull out the wall.
Tell the clay who's boss here.
What do you think?
Looking pretty good, I'd say.
Today we are at Crown Point High School visiting Ceramics 2.
How class is gonna work today? I'm gonna have our small group of people in the back of the room. We're gonna be throwing down in the back, and then the rest of us are gonna be continuing to work on our artist-inspired piece. So I am going on year 10 next year, and actually—
Just here or total?
Just in total. This is
Okay.
my first job, and
Okay.
actually I graduated from Crown Point High
Is that
School.
right? How cool
and
is
when
that?
I was here in high school, I sat at that back table and I was inspired from Mrs. Cox, who was a teacher here before. And I came back, got the job, and I'm in my same classroom I was inspired in. So she was my boss when I came back, and now I get to teach with her daughter.
How cool is that?
So the world kind of has a full circle moment
Yes.
when you're meant to be where you're meant to be.
Yeah.
So I think that's how it is at Crown Point.
5 months?
Yeah.
And I think it is supposed to be coral?
Yeah.
Yeah? So tell me about your project here.
So I've made in other art classes and stuff ocean themed things, so I wanted to do that again. I built all of it without the painting and stuff until late December, and then I've been painting it since January.
Wow. Did you draw it first, or you just
Yeah.
kind of,
I had a sketch of it. Looks a lot different than the sketch, but I like it a lot better than how I ended up drawing it. This is definitely my favorite thing I've done so far.
Hands on your knees like this.
Okay.
Cup it like this.
I'm wet again.
Yeah, definitely.
So like this?
And then, and then you can stick your thumbs in and try and shape it upwards. There you go. Keep a hand cupped around it
Okay.
so it doesn't lose its shape completely. If, say, you want to pull it in or something, you can go like this, and that'll turn it's more likely to thin out depending on the pressure you put. Personally, that's what I like to do because I'm very heavy-handed. So it's just the safest bet, really.
So Fluffy, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan, he might shock you, but does this look pretty similar?
Yeah, Fluffy is more of a, I would say obviously bigger and brown, and I did not think about that before I did this, so I went in with black, and obviously you can tell that I tried to fix it with some brown highlights everywhere. So I mean, it's quite similar in the movie, I guess, but in the book it's a completely brown pit bull.
Yeah. So tell us about the details. So we were talking about the drool
Yeah,
earlier, and
the drool is all hot glue on it, and the tongue and the noses and stuff. Those are all shiny because I used varnish to kind of get them to give that slobbery, gross feeling. And the texture on it was I believe I took my finger and I just kept going like this with. It's just a paste. I don't remember the real name of it, but it's a paste. And I just kept going like this after, and I got a furry kind of texture.
Or put too much pressure,
Yeah.
and it'll break through and completely ruin it, which I do all the time.
All the time?
All
Yeah.
the time. I am so heavy-handed. Addie watched it happen twice today.
so should I keep making it white? What do you suggest I do next?
It's really up to you. Depends on the shape you want to go for. Say you want to go for a plate, you can go to flatten it out. If you want to go for a bowl, you can pull it out a little bit like this.
So tell me about this piece.
It's supposed to be a bust sculpture and more focus on the face, but it's supposed to be of myself, more resemblance than realism. It's my artist-inspired piece, so my artist was Johnson Sang, and I wanted to take inspiration from that with the back of my sculpture, and I have a hole cut out right here, and inside it's gonna have black wires in it that's gonna look like, I don't know, just tangled thought bubbles in there. But when it's all done, I can't do that till it's fired though.
What are those representing?
As a whole, it's gonna represent, you never know what somebody's going through, how they can look one way in the front, but you don't know what's really going on inside their head.
I love it. I wake up every day, my students make me so fulfilled. The projects, what they do, makes me feel inspired.
Yeah.
I really love it. You know what's cool is that they start off with a lump of clay that comes from the ground below us, and they're able to take something and make swans,
Yeah.
faces, jewelry pieces. I mean, everything underneath the sun, and then they bring it out, and you wouldn't imagine that they could do it, and then they do it right in front of your eyes.
Thanks for joining us at Crown Point High School for another edition of Super Things.